Welcome into another episode of Doing Money Better. I am here with none other than CFO of Handle My Books, Toki Simmons. You know, we love to talk about your clients. They are proud clients, by the way. And today we're going to have a chance to meet with another one of your special clients. Tell us about this client.
So, Tasha McFarland, she actually owns Faces by Etosh, actually here in Columbia. And so she is an esthetician and she owns a spa and she does a fantastic job and making me relax. And so I'm just excited for everybody to meet her.
Yes, absolutely. And before we get a chance to meet her, tell us a little bit about your relationship. And I know you work with so many clients in so different fields and avenues. What makes this working with this client special?
Well, the thing that makes this client special is that she came on board actually for us to do bookkeeping and help her to transition from being a teacher into going full-time in entrepreneurship. And so that's what made it exciting and special. And we just wanted to make sure that in doing that transition, in her leaving the school, that she was able to do that successfully. And so we still have her with us. It was going on about 2-3 years now, and we're just excited to see her growth, and we're going to continue to help her grow.
And you know, I think it really speaks to the work that you do for people to feel comfortable enough to leave that comfort zone or you know the dependency on a full-time job and you know the benefits and everything, for them to step out and be able to depend on their business and their talent. So that really speaks volumes to what it is that you do.
Well, you know what? Thank you for that.
Yes.
The thing about it is, I think because I make myself accessible, that I don't give rigid time frames as to when they can reach out to me. They know they always have a partner there that is invested in their success. And so I think that's what makes all the difference, because a lot of times we want to do things, but we don't do it because, you know, we're in a lonely space or we don't have that support or accountability. But I make sure that I'm there for not only Etosh, but, you know, for all of my clients.
Absolutely. And as we will learn today, you'll see just how important having that accessibility is.
Perfect. So yes, I was an educator for 12 years. I taught elementary, taught pre-K age. I did that for 12 years. And while doing that, I also pursued my career as an esthetician. And I just was like, you know, it got to the point where I was at the school and I was getting so many phone calls and it was just like, okay, it's time to go, it's time to go. But figuring out how that transition process was going to be from getting a steady paycheck to betting it on myself and saying, okay, now you're going to start this business, you have overhead and things of that nature. So that's where me seeking out Toki came in hand for me to actually leave and transition.
Now, how much of this did you already know and how much of this is just new information to you that you've kind of acquired over the amount of time that you and Toki have been working together?
So some of the things I knew, of course, I knew like the base entry level stuff just from being in business. But again, I really need to know the specifics. So when it's time for me to file my taxes, I really understand the verbiage of the taxpayer saying, hey, I need to know what was this amount, where does this go to, allocating funds, what can I write off, what can I not write off. So I still needed more literature and understanding and education about that financial literacy in order to really say, okay, this is how you move. Sometimes you'll have high periods, sometimes you'll have low periods. Even though you have money in the bank, it doesn't mean that it should just sit there. You need to move that money and knowing when to do that. So that's where she really helped me at, and then also helped me to further educate myself on what to do.
Take me to the moment when you realize, hey, I want to seek some professional advice when it comes to my finances.
Okay. So at that point, again, I kind of tussle back and forth. Leave the school job, don't leave the school job. If you leave the school job, like, how are you really going to make these things roll for you? And it had come up many times. I had talked to several like bookkeepers and tax accountants, but I never found the right fit for me. And I actually had met Toki by way of me being at a vendor event. And one of my clients had said, hey, my friend is a bookkeeper, maybe check her out. So after doing a one-on-one call with her, it was like, okay, yes, this is it. It's finally working. So that's how I went about seeking her out and figured out like, okay, now is the time, because you have access to so many people, but it's finding the right fit for you. And then having that conversation and clarity, and her actually being able to answer my questions more specifically versus just more like a general surface level, determine like, okay, now I can move forward because I have the right person to help me move forward. I would say the big deciding factor was the education that she provided me and specific ways that she can help me. So she provided examples. She said, well, let's set up a call based on this information that you have provided me. This is where I can help you grow. This is how you need to go about maneuvering things and getting yourself set up to make that exit confidently without feeling worried about did you make the right decision and if you have the proper resources.
What did I tell you? All of Toki's clients are great, and they are so proud to be your clients.
Oh, and I'm just so proud to have them. It truly is a blessing to be able to work with people that not only that you admire, but that you're able to gain that type of close relationship with.
Absolutely. Tell our viewers how they can get in touch with you so that they can, too, be one of your proud clients.
Oh, sure. You can visit my website at tokisimmons.com, and there you can actually also check my resource page, because if you're not in a position to hire me, you can absolutely utilize one of my resources to help you succeed in your business.
So either way, you're still going to be there to help.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good. And what's your website?
tokisimmons.com.
Perfect. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Soda City Living.